What is the history of vintage sewing machines? Have you ever wondered how sewing machines transformed from simple tools into the vintage collectibles we admire today? The journey of vintage sewing machines is fascinating and rich with innovation. It all started in the late 18th century. In 1790, an English cabinet maker named Thomas Saint designed the first known concept of a sewing machine. His invention aimed to stitch leather and canvas using a hand crank mechanism. However, it remains uncertain if he ever created a working model. Fast forward to 1830, when a French tailor named Barthélemy Thimenier invented the first practical sewing machine. This machine utilized a hooked needle and a wheel-driven mechanism, primarily for embroidery. This marked a significant advancement in mechanized sewing. The mid-19th century saw several inventors contributing to sewing machine development. In 1846, Elias Howe patented the first practical sewing machine that used a lockstitch mechanism with 2 threads. Then, in 1851, Isaac Singer improved upon these designs. He created a machine suitable for home use and introduced a foot treadle for hands-free operation. Singer's marketing strategies and installment payment plans made sewing machines accessible to many households. By the 1870s, the sewing machine market was booming. Companies like the White Sewing Machine Company and Singer dominated, producing machines with improved mechanisms such as the vibrating shuttle and rotary hook. These advancements increased sewing speed and reliability. Singer maintained detailed production records, allowing collectors today to date machines accurately by their serial numbers. Before electric motors became common in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, vintage sewing machines were typically powered by foot treadles or hand cranks. Industrial models were larger and designed for continuous operation, while domestic machines were smaller and catered to individual users, usually offering a single-stitch type. From a collectibles perspective, vintage sewing machines are sought after for their historical significance and craftsmanship. Many feature ornate cast iron bases and intricate designs that reflected the era's style. Collectors often look for machines from well-known manufacturers like Singer, White, and Wheeler and Wilson, especially those in good working condition or with unique features. Vintage sewing machines can still be used today, though they may need some maintenance or adaptation for electric power. They serve as functional antiques, connecting modern users with the history of textile production and domestic craft. The evolution of vintage sewing machines, from early inventions to widely accessible household tools, by the late 1800s mirrors advancements in technology and consumer culture. Their story is an important part of clothing and textiles history, making them cherished items for collectors and sewing enthusiasts alike.